Let's assume this is you with very big and small eyes, and you're very happy or very sad. So, if this is you and you're trying to make money, you're trying to make bread, you're trying to pass funded accounts, trying to get funded, you're trying to have a stable emotion like stable life, you don't want to have big spikes of emotions, big drawdowns. In the morning you feel happy, at night you feel super depressed, you get random motivation at 2 a.m, then you wake up in the morning and you're getting into this lying to ourselves. We do that a lot, but the goal is to keep our emotions and mental state in a very predictable way if we want to get profitable and make actual money and change our lives and be happy and not be always in a constant state of fight or flight. You're not trying to do all that. You're trying to have something stable. And there's one thing that I used to do, I don't do anymore because it literally makes me so scared. It was the number one thing that held me back from doing what I wanted, from building relationships, from building my mind, from building my discipline. And that thing, we all do it, and it's the number one thing that people in our age, 30s, 20s, struggle with is short form content, doom scrolling, man. It's crazy. Basically, when you're doom scrolling, what you're doing is, this is your brain, right? This is the brain. My handwriting is horrible, so bear with me. This is the brain. The brain job, basically, thousands of years of evolutions brought us to here. The brain is made to solve problems, problem solving. This is how we evolved. This is how we went from, I don't know if you guys believe it or not, it doesn't matter, from monkeys to here. All that was by us problem solve. We problem solve, oh, we need to eat. We just hunted this deer and we need to eat it, but it's not good, it's making us sick. Oh, we're cold, let's make fire, We're missing out some technologies and we build a factory and we build farms and we build cities and etc, etc, etc. Like, we just problem solved until we're here, until you're watching this video on your phone or laptop and I'm able to make this video. This is by humans problem solving, right? There's thousands of years of work and refining it until we're here. When you're scrolling, your brain goes into a mode of problem solve, but it's trying to problem solve every singular video it sees. So let's say you doom scroll for 2 hours a day and you're watching a Dexter reel, Let's say you're watching this TV show, you never watched it, and you start following up the story on your reels. Like, your brain will try to decipher what's happening around it. If you're watching the TV show in itself, it's way, 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 way better than just watching a 20-second video of it, right? Because if you're watching a 20-second video of it, your brain will put so much brain power, put so much problem solving into trying to learn or trying to understand what's happened before, what's going to happen after, who's that character, why did he say that, what's the plot, etc, etc. Because our brain wants to know the end, it wants to know what's going to happen afterwards. And this is on one reel, right? And then you go watch a car reel, scientific reel, and you're watching all these reels and you're thinking you're getting info, right? You think you're getting knowledge. What you're getting is pure brain rot, because you're training the brain to just not focus on one singular task for a long period of time. And this is how it's affecting your trading. Because when you're trading, basically just problem solving. You have a chart, you have info, you have your understanding, your knowledge, if you studied, and you have your knowledge and your perception of the market. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to see patterns, you're trying to understand how the market is moving, and you're trying to problem solve what it's going to do next. Your brain needs to be trained into problem solving specific tasks for a specific period of time, which is not 20 seconds. Your brain is not designed. We have thousands of years that back you up. It's so easy to get profitable. You just need to rewire yourself. And how you do that is by not doom scrolling. But I was saying, your brain is made to problem solve for a long period of time. And when you don't do that, when you train it every singular day for 2 hours, 3 hours a day of just 20 seconds, you're training your brain to just wait for the next thing. Oh, what's it gonna do? It's trying to predict without any sustainable information what's gonna come after. And it's trying to wait for this, oh, that video made us feel good or something, you're trying to get that shot. And when you're trading, that's really bad for you because you don't want to be reactive to the market. You want to see it in a calm way and just understand that your knowledge will apply in the marketplace, right? So we have scientific reels, you have all these types of noise, and that what's gonna happen, your brain is literally gonna be overclocked. When it's overclocked, you cannot think anymore, you cannot see patterns, you literally become a bit of brain dead, and that was for me as well. That was the case for me, right? I was literally becoming brain dead. What happens also is, let's still be in the reels thing, right? And you have cute cats. Here you have rich guy with a Ferrari in Dubai doing all these flying private, all those things, right? You have people, you have motivational videos, you have also brain rot videos, memes, bro. Memes rule the world. Like this, holy brain rot, bro. This is the insider jokes that everyone says, like skibidi toilet, like you have the whole generation that's going crazy anyway. But you're having all these cars, info. You have all these info, right? You have all these things that are coming, and every one of them is related to an emotion, right? So cute cat videos are related to wholesomeness, or you feel like cuteness, like oh my god, like it triggers this emotion, right? You have the rich guy, it's gonna trigger jealousy maybe, or different emotion, depends on your mindset. Motivational videos, like you get David Goggins running and telling you to stand up and go to the gym, it's like you get motivated. And that's the thing, it's not just like it doesn't look awful. Like those scientists, those people that created the algorithm and are pushing this addictive patterns, they're not just trying to give you bad emotions, they're not trying to make you just depressed, they're trying to make you in different ways. The human brain gets shooted, like gets stimulated with all these different emotions, and they figure that out. So what they do is, sometimes you get wholesomeness, sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes you get motivated, you get sad, you get happy, you get depressed, you get angry, you're having all these emotions. Like it needs to be studied. This will make you feel a sense of tribe. Like this is important, because this sense of tribe will basically help you be in a community. It will feel like, oh, I'm with my friends and we make this meme, like we all say this meme, like haha, skibidi toilet, and then we all laugh together, and then you feel like you belong to a community, you belong to these people, and it's gonna make you feel all these different emotions. And you need to understand, it's normal to fall. You have hundreds of thousands of scientists that are just super smart, they get paid a lot of money to just figure out how your brain works, right? And your job is to fight all these people. You need to literally like fight against all these people. And how is this affecting your trading? Is basically, you don't want to have all these emotions, like you don't want to feel greed, or you don't want to feel fear while you're trading, or being uncertain or doubtful, You don't want to feel all these emotions. If you keep watching till now, it proves that you want to change. It proves that you're trying to train your brain to consume longer format content, think more, be better. Like you're doing an effort right now. You're being better than 90% of people because you're still here and you're trying to get the info, Like that's what's most important. I'm not just trying to like put fingers on you and be like, yo, this is bad. Why are you doing this? No, this is not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is being aware, because awareness is the first step of changing. If you can't be aware about things, you cannot change, right? That's logical, but a lot of people just miss it. Like it's a snowball effect. Once you're aware of it and you understand how bad it is, and you understand how it's affecting you badly, not just in your trading, in all your life. You can build meaningful relationships. Like it goes such a deep rabbit hole, man. But then once you can see it, you cannot unsee it. And once you cannot unsee it, you will see it every time you'll do it, and you'll start hating that action. And once you start hating that action, you're gonna slowly decrease it. But man, this is keeping you unprofitable, and this is like triggering you so much. This is why whenever you take a trade, you feel euphoria, or whenever you win a trade, you feel euphoria and happiness, or when you lose a trade, you feel depressed and that you're never gonna make it, and that, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? I should find something else. Like all these things, I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. Trust me, I know. And it's not easy, bro. It's not easy. But what's easy is to lock in. It's to stop doing this. Stop doing this behavior. How do you stop doing this behavior? Step number one. And it's gonna be hard. Listen, we know the statistic of like 98% of traders are unprofitable. If you want to be in the 2% or 1%, we need to do what the 1% will do. Is your profitable self, your best self that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, is like financially free, has the life they want, they travel to Tahiti for the weekends, doing all these cool things. Do you think they have time to doom scroll? Do you think they have time to just be on their bed like, like a zombie, bro. No, they don't. They're living life, bro. They understand that life is limited, that we will live one life, bro. They're not in the mind, oh, let me just waste my time. Let me just waste the most singular valuable thing in the whole universe, in our life at least, time. Like, you're just wasting your time and killing your brain and all the other things I spoke about. But step number one is identifying the problem, which we just did right now. Step number two, this is where it gets like serious, you know? And most people won't do that, but the people that will win. Like, this is just it. Like, you're gonna win. Like, this is the first step into actual improving your life. Deleting social media. And if you do that, if you just delete the whole accounts, like delete the accounts and then keep like WhatsApp, for example, for talking with your friends and family, you can just be like, yo, I have this rule, man. If you don't have my WhatsApp, you're not important in my life, and not in a mean way, you know. It's just like, if you don't have my WhatsApp, you don't need my help, and I don't need to ask for your help, and we're not like that. But then if you have my WhatsApp and we talk, then you don't need my social media as well. Like, I can just update you. If you're a close friend of my family, I can just update you by talking or calling, like, yo, check this, I'm here, check this picture, done. Because most people won't delete because they want to share their life, or they want to see other people's life, and that's just killing your brain, man. Deleting social media. If you can't delete the whole account for some reason, delete the app. For example, Instagram. For TikTok, I don't know, I never had TikTok. I used to have like a addiction on Instagram, bro. I used to scroll Instagram for 6 hours a day. It's not a joke. So I was addicted. I have an addictive personality. Deleting social media, or you delete the app. When you delete the app and you access it from Chrome, when you do that, the Chrome version is not made for you to doom scroll. It's not optimized, right? So you're gonna be less likely to doom scroll. You can still check your messages, you can view stories. Then you're not gonna spend 6 hours on the Chrome app. It's too buggy. This is some alpha right there. Let's hope they don't fix it. The third one is commit to watching long form content only. Like, you need to commit to do that. You cannot just watch 2-minute videos and call it like you learned, you know? And it takes time. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to just sit there and just consume a 25-30-minute video, minimum, you know? But then at some point, your brain is just gonna get rewired. You need to understand your brain is a machine. It can be trained and untrained. And you just need now to untrain it for short form and train it to consume long form. Because you're gonna learn and gonna become smarter and profitable and make money and do all these cool things by being more focused, by having a longer attention span. So I would say that these three, if you do these three, identify the problem genuinely. Like, after this video, don't just go watch another video. Just stop for a second, think of it, realize that, like, connect the dots, you know, try to connect the dots. It doesn't take long, like 10-20 minutes of you sitting there and just actually thinking, what the hell am I doing? And just seeing the problem as it is will solve it in and of itself. Then what you should do is delete social media, delete the app, and then consume only long form content. Once you start doing this, everything else will follow. You have a snowball effect. Then you're basically gonna get profitable, hopefully. You know, like, I'm not promising profitability, but what I can promise you is you being smarter, you being able to consume more content, longer and meaningful content, you know, not just like skibidi toilet memes. And you won't relate to people that do that, but that's okay. You're gonna be lonely for a bit, but then you're gonna meet your real people, and then it's gonna get better. And it's a sacrifice, but then it's super worthy sacrifice. I come from Algeria, where we get paid $100 a month, and now I'm living in Bali, and man, life hasn't been better, you know. And I don't sell course, I don't do any of that, I just trade. Guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.